Look at those clouds over towards Mount Antero. Whew. There's a 60 to 80% chance of rain down here in the valley, and I'd rather be up in the snow for the day. And the other reason I want to go is the wind is forecasted for only 5 miles an hour up on the mountain. Normally, it's really windy up on Antero. There's Mount Antero right over there, but you can't really see the summit because the clouds are kind of in the way. Should be a nice day, nice and quiet. I'll have the mountain to myself. There's Mount Chavano over there. Can't see the summit of it either. It's hidden a little bit by the clouds. And there's the sun trying to peek out, getting ready for tomorrow. And there is the chalk cliffs from Mount Princeton behind that. Can't see it, but it's there. Beautiful morning. Slowly going to change from rain to snow here. But there's no wind. That's amazing. And exciting all at the same time. Here's the trailhead for Mount Antero. County Road 277. I'm gonna put my snowshoes on right up here. Three-quarters of a mile in to the hike towards Mount Antero. Pretty slow going so far. Oh look, another trail. 279. We're gonna go this way though. Just over a mile in. Got about an hour so far. I'm about 2 miles in. I believe this is the creek I'm going to be crossing in another mile. Hopefully there's a good place to cross. Starting to do a bit of post holing every so often. You never know when it's going to be either. Just walking along like this and all of a sudden I go in up to my knee. This is what I'm talking about. we're at mile 2.62. Just stopped to little potty break. It's nice, no wind. Couldn't ask for a prettier day, really. Looks like we're coming up to my intersection of something. Yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna head off left to Antero and straight straight down into the snow. Just did a little post hole. Straight would be to Baldwin Lake. This is Baldwin Creek. It might be easier just to walk through the creek. See, there's some boulders you can cross. Wow. Whew. Wasn't too bad. Whew. Well, this is going to be a slow going slog fest. Look how deep I'm post holing every step, starting about back towards that tree. This is a good spot to put my glasses on, because even though it's cloudy, it's starting to get a little glare. Hello. Hello. All right, onward and upward, at least for now. I'm at 3 miles. A little off camber here, but not too bad. Not too good either. Snowing pretty good now. .9 miles. Headed up the first switchback. Well, I'm standing up on the Jeep road. I think I came up that gully, but I think this is the road over here, but it's so slanted that it's that's it going that way. So I think I'm going to continue up. That's the road goes that way and around, and then switchbacks right up there. You can see it. So I think I'm going to head up one more level at least and look at the road up there and see if it's any better. Whew. That's sure pretty. Whew. And hard. Gonna take a little breather here. Get my heart rate back under control. And I'm going to take my snowshoes off and put on my crampons because of the angle that I'm on. Oh, man. It's almost impossible to walk on this angle. try to go a little further and see how this goes. And if it doesn't work, there's always the road back down. There's where we're headed. Up, up, and away. Cuckoo, cuckoo! 5 hours and 6 minutes in. Headed up there. I think I'm going to try to take this little shortcut. Not that it's a shortcut, but just it can't be any worse than walking on this angled road. I'm still in my crampons. We'll see. Maybe I'll change back to my snowshoes, but I just got on top of this little, well, I say little plateau until I poke through. I'm not in my snowshoes, so I could post hole in any minute. I believe I see Antero up there, but I want to come see what this sign says. Somehow, you know, when you see something out here in the middle of nowhere, you want to go read it. Oh well. It doesn't say anything, but I'm sure that it used to say something like, hey, you're on the right road or something. 5.5 hours in. Pretty white up here. It's kind of like a white Christmas. Only it's April 27th. I think I just have to cross over this right here. Everything's so white, it's hard to tell sometimes which way the route goes, but looking like it's this way. Looks like this sign says good fun or good stun or good S something GN. I don't know what it says. But like I said, it kind of reminds me of a person, so I don't feel all alone out here, which is nice. Holy smokes, I am at the top of that second set of switchbacks, and I think I'm at the saddle. It's really hard to say because I really am getting, if there's such a thing as snow blind when it's overcast. Even though I'm wearing glasses, I can't tell the depth perception of the snow, and so sometimes I think I'm walking on a flat and I'll fall because I'm really going on a steep uphill, and then I don't have the right depth perception to make my feet work right. But this is where I'm pretty sure the miners were last 2 summers ago when I was up here, and they gave me some oh gosh, what's that stone that this mountain is known for? I'm drawing a blank. Oh, aquamarine. Aquamarine, it's aqua color. I can see, that's my ridge right there. Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna go to the very tippy top summit. This saddle is a pretty good way. Like, I'm at, I don't know, I'll check my altitude in a minute, but that's the summit right up there. You got to go past those rocks, or the rib, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. I guess I'll go up here and check it out and see if I feel safe or not. But it might be sketchy. So I'll put my camera away. Check it out. Well, you can see it's pretty much a whiteout. I can't even see which way to go to get to the summit up there. So I'm gonna take a minute and I'm gonna put my goggles on and see if I can see any better. I'm gonna want to put my crampons on in a minute. Whew. It's unfortunate that I can't see because I can't see the route. Well, there's the summit ridge right there, and I'm not going over there because I don't want to risk falling down there because of that up there. Looks like it could fall any second, even though I just need to get right over there. I'm at 13.7. I think this is close enough for me today. And the snow is picking up. Yeah, man. Woo. Mount Antero. We'll live to see you another day. Starting to pick up snow a little bit, and I'm glad to be headed down because it's kind of a whiteout. It's really hard to see. You can probably see really good right now, me, because I'm colorful, but when you look up there, when you're up there in it, it's just hard to see the route. In fact, you can see my tracks are covered over already, and I was just here like 30 minutes ago. So it's pretty crazy. But I'm on the way down. I'm a little nervous for when I get to that part with the really slanted slopes. We'll see how it is. I guess I can. This must have been where I took my shortcut. So I'll go back the way I came. Up over this saddle right up here, instead of down and around. It's amazing how my tracks are gone. Alright, I just got my crampons on and gonna head down this way because these angles are so bad. Very painful, hard to walk. I fall about 500 times, so I found my tracks and I'm gonna take my tracks back down, I hope. And if it doesn't go well, when I get to this first switchback, I'll take the road. Whew. What a day so far. But too steep to walk, that's for sure. I made it to the first switchback, and this seems to be way better than that road, so I'm going to stay on this gully. I don't think it's steep enough for an avalanche. It's starting to be a little easier to walk without even using my pole or my ice axe. Whew. This is a good place to take a break. Glissading isn't really happening because my snowshoes are on my back and they're dragging the ground. So I'm just going to keep walking down the mountain the way I'm walking down right now with my crampons on. Yeah, but look at that. Sun's trying to come out. Woo. So quiet. No noises other than my ears popping. I bet when I get down to tree line I'll hear a bird. Alright, I think I'm going to put my snowshoes back on and enjoy this scenic downhill now that I'm back to tree line. Whew. Bye, Antero. See you later this spring and summer. Now, the weather's starting to clear up, now that it's the end of the day, of course, and I'm not up on the summit anymore. I can actually see the snow, like see where to go, versus a big whiteout. Whee! Woo! Yeah. Post hole. That was a deep one. All right. There's the hole I fell in. I got to start paying attention. There's still another post hole right there. Back to that post hole section. I think I'm gonna go left and see if I can avoid it. See all those places I fell on the way up. Whoa. There's the birdies. There's the birdie. Uh-oh. Hey birdie. Alright, I think I made it around without falling in. That one right there. That was a deep one. Kaboom. And so were all of those. And look at that one. My whole body fell in that one. It's like a tomb. Crazy. Oh, and then there's that lovely one. Another almost tomb. Whoa! Wasn't that fun? Well, I'm almost at the end of my adventure for April. What I'm doing is in December, when I turned 60, I decided to do one epic adventure every month for the whole 2024 until I turned 61. So this is what I picked for April, to try to hike up in inclement weather only because it happened to be today. Really, I just needed to go on Saturday, and this is how the weather was, so I just tried to do it. Almost made it, got to the saddle, but yeah, it's just beautiful out here. I'm glad I did it. It was hard. I've been out for 10 hours and 20 minutes. I'll probably get down by 11 hours, maybe 12 hours, I don't know. You can see why I love it. I'm getting tired of doing the limbo. Limbo, limbo, let's do limbo like this. Woo. Okay, that was better than the forward limbo. Seems like a good time to do a snow angel right there. These are my extra long arms. How's it look? I'm pretty tired. Now the trick is to get up. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a big angel. Yeah. Perfect. Log festing. This has definitely been the hardest snowshoe I've ever done. A little bit. And I'm tired. There's Alpine Lake over there. I just tripped and fell. One last fall for the day. I don't know what tripped me. Oh, but I'm glad I turned around because my ice axe fell out. All right, I just took off my snowshoes. You can see how much the road melted since I went up this morning. I'm thankful for these rocks right now. I feel so much better than 11 miles of snowshoeing. Up 4,000 feet. There's County Road 162. Looks like a few people have been up and down the road since I got here this morning. It's interesting. I ran out of my hydration about halfway down the mountain. I think I sat on the hose and it leaked out. Got one more of these to eat. That's got me through the end there. All right, that's a wrap. There's the chalk cliffs. That was 11 hours and 37 minutes and about, I don't know, I think around 11 miles the way I meant, because I'm not really sure.